Hello out there to whoever may or may not be listening. This is just kind of a little thing that I want to try. Some sort of like little, almost video, or not video diary obviously because it's audio, but like audio diary kind of thing. Just kind of like, I don't know, stream of consciousness stuff. Talk to just the world, I suppose, even though the world may not be listening. Nice voice crack. Hopefully the audio isn't too bad, because obviously I'm driving right now. Don't worry, I'm not distracted. Everything has been set up prior, and I'm not being evil right now by like typing and fucking gaming on my phone while driving. I should probably avoid cursing a little bit, but like, I don't know. It's not like I have AdSense to worry about. So yeah, I don't know. Pretty much I got like an hour drive ahead of me about. I'm heading to my hometown for a friend's birthday this weekend, which I'm very much looking forward to. Oh, also I wanted to say this is, I don't know, should I say when I record this? I will just say that this has been recorded in December of 2024. I don't think you guys require a very specific date, but, yeah, pretty much just, driving, as I've already said. I think a neat little, maybe title for this little talk show kind of thing, podcast, like, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I like maybe, like, Drive Talk. That was something that popped into my head. I think that I might be into that. Pretty bare bones and possibly unoriginal, but I mean, who isn't unoriginal nowadays? So yeah, I don't know. Just pretty much my day was good. I would say relatively good. I'm pretty tired right now, but I drink a delicious Monster Energy to really pump me up. Oh, good lord, there is police ahead of me. Well, this is quite the predicament. What the hell happened up here? Can I go around this? Oh, God. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Well, this is interesting. I may be stuck. Can this guy move up at all? Yeah, what the hell happened? Well, now I need to find... Oh, God. Well, I'm recording, so I can't really look at my GPS as easily. I think I can figure it out. I believe in myself. I've never driven in this part of where I am right now. I always just follow literally, I don't think I've ever driven in a different part of where I am right now, ever. I think I've only ever just rode through the same specific spot. But, you know what? Time to explore, I guess. Time for an adventure. Honestly, it does not seem like it's going to be much of an adventure, because I think I'm literally about to be right back on track. Well, that was a very fun adventure. But, I wonder what happened. Like some kind of crazy crash or something? I can't really tell. There's a fire truck, so... I don't know, hopefully everyone's alright, though. But, I'm going to assume I can just... Yeah, left. I was able to glide on through right in that yellow. But, well, I guess we're back on course then. I don't know if I'd say scary, but, I was not expecting to see that, especially when I'm already nervous from recording whatever I'm saying right now. But yeah, hopefully everything sounds good. Hopefully now that, I'm not on the highway anymore, the sound won't be too bad. I know it's not going to be good, because it's literally just my phone's microphone. But I did a test recording from the spot where, like, my phone is now recording, and it seemed fine. It seemed like okay. I'm pretty sure you could hear like the rumblings of my car, but it didn't seem too bad. I'm trying my best to project my voice. If you couldn't tell, I hope you can tell. Man, I love using filler words, don't I? Just my brain is fucking short-circuiting, man. I don't even remember what I was saying. I got sidetracked. Essentially, my name, I don't know, do I say my real name? Obviously I'm not going to give you my full legal name, I'm not stupid. But I'm really not sure if I want to go through my username or my name. Well, as you can tell by the channel name, obviously, I'm Wall Lobster. A little bit of snow there. It's because walruses, I got that username from the fact that walruses are one of my favorite animals. Actually, all pinnipeds are, so, like, if you're stupid and you don't know what a pinniped is, it's like walruses, sea lions, seals, elephant seals, any kind of, I believe it's a flippered mammal, something like that, or aquatic flippered mammal, I think. And if you don't know between the differences between seals and sea lions, well, you're just fucked, pal. You're fucked. Sea lions, they are able to stand, like, upright, kind of, with their flippers, so it's like, and they're the guys that are, like, on the California beaches most of the time, like California sea lions. They hang out on, like, docks and stuff, and then they go, "Bruh!" and they, like, pull children into the water when they're, like, sitting too close to them. But yeah, sea lions are the ones that are, like, they're able to, like, put themselves upright, and they also have little ear flaps. Now, I do believe there is a kind of seal out there with ear flaps, which I did not realize until, like, maybe a couple years ago or something, because I just instantly thought they were sea lions, because, like, the thing all the zookeepers and everyone says is, like, oh, sea lions have the ears, seals don't have the ears. But they're called eared seals, so they are technically different from a sea lion, I guess. I don't know what other differences there are, because they look pretty similar to me, if I'm remembering correctly. Well, like I said, a sea lion can stand upright, it has the ear flaps. I think there's some other things too, probably, like, minor differences that excuse me, I'm a disgusting, foul, beast. But, like, seals, they, no ear flaps, they just have, like, ear holes. They cannot stand upright. Their front flippers are, like, just on the sides of their body, and they just kind of, the term for when a seal, like, hops around is called galumphing. So, like, when a seal goes boing, 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 it's galumphing, I think. Galumphing or galumping. It's something like that. I'm a fake fan, I guess, but, something to that effect. And, yeah, so the reason pinnipeds are one of my favorite animals is in middle school, I don't know why, but, like, I thought it was, like, I thought it was funny, or, like, I thought it was cool or something, I don't even know. This was the same middle school kid, by the way, that would, like, hiss at people. Not like the normal kind of hiss at people, but I definitely did hiss at people a couple times, because I thought it was, like, cool and or funny, but it was just really, really, really cringe. I definitely should have been tested in school. I need to get tested now for whatever evil disease, brain disease I might have. Back to the walruses. I thought it was, like, super cool or funny to play walrus sounds, because they just go, like, they just, like, loud, deep bellows, and then just, walruses, like, became, like, my favorite animal, and then it just kind of expanded to, like, seals and sea lions as well. So, like, now whenever, like, I visit a zoo or anything, I will be sitting at that sea lion and or seal exhibit for at least 20 minutes. Just, I could sit there for, like, an hour, hours, just watching him go back and forth. I don't know, there's just something so calming about it. About watching those animals just, like, glide back and forth in the water. And they're just so neat, and they're so funny, and they're so cute, they're awesome. And, there's this account I like on Instagram. I don't remember the name of it right now, unfortunately. I might be able to, like, tag it in the description below if I remember to do that. But they put, like, funny videos of seals with, like punk music or other songs sometimes, and those videos are always really good. I enjoy those quite a bit. I feel like I'm talking really fast. It is probably not the best that I'm doing this while driving, because, like, you know, I'm distracted a little bit, I guess, but, I mean, I haven't, like, hit anything or ran off the road yet, so I think I'm chilling for now. And it's not like I'm holding the phone or anything, or, looking at it at all. It's literally just, I'm just talking. I think the only reason why I feel like I'm getting distracted is because I'm nervous, I would say. I don't know if it's good or bad that I keep saying I'm nervous all the time. Probably bad, if anything. I definitely don't think it would be good in any way. I don't know. I mean, it's my first time ever, like, actually recording something I'm most likely going to put online. Well, actually, that's not true. There is oh god, I just remembered. I saw that video public. Whatever you do, don't look at the first video on my channel if it is still public, and this is not the first video on my channel, because it is stupid, and I look fat as hell in that video, and good lord, man. It is funny, though. It is funny. My friend told me that it's funny and I should keep it up, which is fair. But, I don't know, you know, just, I'm probably about, like, 45 minutes away from my destination right now. I'm not gonna get there until, like, 3:30 a.m., pretty much, which is super fucking late, which is even crazier because I woke up at, like, 6:45 today, because I work first shift, so I have to wake up at, like, I'm supposed to wake up at, like, 6:15, really, but I have not been waking up like that for the past couple weeks. I wake up at, like, 6:45 and rush to get ready, and then I'm, like, a couple minutes late to work, which is pretty evil, but it does not count against me, because how my work, like, counts their hours, it's like, if you're, like, it rounds to the nearest 10. So, like, as long as you're, like, under, like, 8:05, for example, like, it counts for, like, 8 o'clock, pay-wise. Like, it still records the, like, the time that you actually clocked in, but pay-wise, it doesn't fuck you. Also, I really hope I don't hit a deer while I'm driving. That would not be good. Because where I'm driving right now, deer fucking love to run out on the road. And with this time of the year, it's probably like, I don't know if they'd be hibernating yet, or if they'd, like, be getting ready to hibernate, or I don't know deer. I'm not a deer man, so I don't know. Hopefully I just don't see any. That's obviously the ideal situation. And also, hopefully I don't get pulled over for anything. I got pulled over a couple months ago because I did not realize that my, what was the issue again? Oh, yes, I remember now. My registration was expired, and also I had a headlight out, which I knew, so I was trying to get home, but I'd forgotten about my registration. But I was able to, that was a shitty ticket fee, that was horrible. I mean, that got all figured out, so I'm just hoping that there's nothing wrong with my registration or, like, license or anything because of that now, to where I could get pulled over. I'm really hoping I don't go through this specific town, because I've gotten pulled over there, like, 4 different times, just for, like, random bullshit that is, like, just annoying. And I swear, I'm not, like, speeding or anything. I'm only going, like, I'm going the speed limit. Smile. I'm definitely going the speed limit. I'm not breaking any laws. But yes, I'm not speeding like crazy. So, you know, there's no worry there. I don't really know what to to talk about. You know, when I had this idea, I thought about wanting to talk about like a bunch of deep stuff, like, you know, personal stuff to get it out there. But it's like, now that it's actually recording, I don't really want to do that, you know? Maybe, I don't know, maybe in like epic episode 2 of Drive Talk, I'll go into my deep personal drama in issues. But, yeah, I don't know. It's like, life sucks sometimes, you know? It's just like, oh God, here we go. It can be hard, you know? Especially nowadays, it seems like everything around us is just kind of collapsing in on itself. And, I just, like, do my best to ignore it, I think. Which is selfish, I recognize that. And I am definitely selfish in my worldview. Like, very, very much so. Like, obviously I think, like, people should get the things that they need and deserve. But, my main thought has been always like, well, you know, does it affect me? Well, I mean, obviously I want it to happen, but it's like there's nothing I can do about it. And it's not affecting me as a privileged white male. So it's like, I don't stress about it. But I don't know, like, that's a very privileged position to be in, and I do somewhat recognize that. But, I think it just saves me a lot of stress. Like, I doom scroll, but, like, I don't want to doom scroll on Twitter specifically all the time. I deleted Twitter, like 4 months ago or something, maybe? I don't even know. But that site is just hell. It is just, X the everything at my bad for all you idiots out there. Yeah, I don't know. Just like, life is like a box of chocolates, am I right? You know, sometimes you might be allergic to something that's in them and you'll just die. I think that's how the quote goes. Isn't that funny, guys? Are you laughing? Are you subscribing? Are you liking the video? Oh, we got a little bit of a curve up ahead. I gotta slow down. Yeah. I think, you know, I think what gets me through a lot of life is, like, my undiagnosed autism and my ability to enjoy things. Because I feel like I'm able to find enjoyment in a lot of things. But at the same time, I feel like I'm overly critical sometimes. Most critical, in fact. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd say it anymore, but I used to be a really big Marvel movie fan. And it's like, the last thing I watched was the Marvels. I think it was, unless something came out after the Marvels, but I don't think it has. Which just goes to show how much of a fan I am nowadays. I don't even remember. But, that movie was okay. I mean, it was fine. It was nothing special. It was just fine. It's just like, ever since Endgame, Marvel has just really fallen off. It's just like, almost all the shows have been disappointing in some way. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't even know what the issue is. Because, like, I don't know if it's multiverse fatigue. They're just trying to do too much. It doesn't feel like a cohesive plan. I think the biggest issue is that they're just trying to do too damn much. And it's like, I saw something recently where it's like, somebody said, like, they so heavily marketed Endgame as, like, this is the end of the MCU. So it's like, they kind of shot themselves in the foot with that, because, like, oh, it's the end of the MCU, but we're going to keep going. And then also, because it's shitty quality stuff, it's like, it's even worse, you know? But, on the flip side, the DCU, James Gunn, I'm still super cautious. I don't want to, like, put too much hope in it, but, like, goddamn, am I really excited for the future of the DCU, because I know he didn't really have any involvement in it, but the Penguin, holy shit, what an amazing show. Absolutely fantastic. The Sopranos is one of my favorite shows of all time, and the Penguin takes heavy, heavy, heavy inspiration from The Sopranos, and it is a masterpiece of a show. It truly, truly is. It's so good, and I cannot wait for the Batman Part 2 to come out. I'm just, oh my lord, I love that. I love the Batman. and I love the Penguin. Both that movie and that show, they're just absolutely fantastic. Excuse me. And then now recently, Creature Commandos is on its, it's on its third episode. I mean, I'll just say, you guys can figure out what around the time period I'm recording this. I already said the date and the month and the year, so it's not like it matters too much. But that show, it's just so good. The animation quality is amazing. The storytelling has been really good so far. The emotional beats are they're hitting hard, for me at least. And it's just, James Gunn is just a master at what he does. He's just so good. And I have so much faith in the Superman movie that's coming out next year, and just the future of the whole DCU Studios universe in general. It's just he's saying all the right things, and it's man, I don't want to get my hopes up, because it's I don't want it to be another DCEU situation with the crappy Snyder verse stuff. Some of those movies were okay, I'm not one of those massive haters or anything, but it's just they just weren't that good. But this Peacemaker season 1 was really good, and we're getting season 2 of that next year, I believe, also by James Gunn, of course. So it's just it's very exciting. And they just recently announced the Clayface movie that's also coming out 26, I believe. So that's very interesting. I believe he's supposed to show up in Creature Commandos, so it's going to be interesting to see how his story ends up in Creature Commandos and then goes into his actual movie. I'm looking forward to that very much. But that's enough Reddit superhero movie talk. What else do I want to talk about? Why did I tangent into that? I think it was, I know why. Because I was talking about how, I think what gets me through a lot of life is just enjoying things. That whole rant right now, it's that passion, I think, is what gives me a little bit more drive in life to keep going, Because it's it's a stupid reason, but it's if I gave up now, then I want to get to experience this thing in the future. And of course, there's bigger reasons than that, my friends and family that love me, and everything like that, and also just not wanting to give up as a inner philosophy. But I think it's those little things that can really help you push through those extra hard times in life, where it's giving you extra challenges and stuff. But yeah, life is just life, it's pretty much, it's always going to be the same. There's going to be ups and downs, lefts and rights, ins and outs. But forwards and reverses. What's another one? Inside out, outside ins. Positives and negatives. That's kind of just a repeat, technically, but yeah, I don't know if I should get too epic and deep in this introductory episode, because it's I don't even know how many people are going to listen. But it's I don't know if I'm really worried about the view/listen count that much, because it's just I think it's kind of, there's an animal on the side of the road. What are you, little buddy? I hope it might have been a little kitty cat or a little raccoon. I hope they're okay. They went into the little ditch, and I could see their eyes as I drove past. Stay safe, little creature of the night, whatever you may be, and keep the deer away from me. Poop poop pee. That's my little poem that I just wrote. Isn't it awesome? But yeah, I'm very excited to see my friends. I don't know if any of them will actually listen to this. If they do, I do not know if they'll get this far, but if any of you guys do, just know that I really appreciate you, and I want the best for all of you in your lives. I know I say it all the time, but it's I genuinely think, well, now I'm going to get all emotional, which I shouldn't do while driving, but it's that's honestly probably one of the biggest reasons why I'm still here, is my friends. Because it's just they've given me so much, It's, like, truly more than they know. Because I have a lot of issues with feeling like I belong. And, I definitely do still get those feelings a lot. Like, for sure. But my friends, whenever I voice that, they definitely shut me down right away. Where they're like, no, you stupid idiot. We like you, okay? And it's like, but then the little voice in my head is like, oh, they're just saying it because you're being a little crybaby, whiny, annoying B-word. But, yeah, I don't know. Just kind of like, I really love my friends, you know? And it's my best friend's birthday, and I got him an epic freaking gift, and he's gonna love it, and I'm very excited for him to see it. I really, really hope he likes it. It's very cool. He's gonna get it tomorrow, and I don't think he would listen to this before I upload it. And if you are listening, you know who you are. Don't listen to what I'm about to say. Just either, like, skip ahead, like, 2 minutes or something, and, or just close it. I don't know, whatever. I doubt you're listening this far anyways, but if you are, thank you, and I love you. I got him, his favorite movie, to my understanding, is The Crow. Not the horrible new one that I've heard is bad. I shouldn't say it's horrible because I haven't heard myself, but I've not heard good things about it, so I'm just gonna say. But the original The Crow, that's one of his favorite movies of all time, he said, I believe. And he actually went as the Crow, and then his partner went as the Crow from The Crow, which was really funny. They went as that for Halloween. So I'm really hoping that, okay, well, the whole reason I'm saying this is because the gift that I got him is it's a graphic novel adaptation of The Crow. I think I don't know if The Crow was originally a comic, and then I think it might be like a new remaster, or like a new, like, edition of it or something. But, like, I like, scanned through the art a little bit, and the art is so cool. It is so, so good. It's, I don't know who the artist is for it, but I've never read, like, Frank Miller stuff, but it seems very, like, Frank Miller-esque, in my opinion. They're, like, kind of very gritty, kind of style, I guess you could say. I mean, The Crow is a very gritty movie. I mean, the whole thing is about a guy, like, getting revenge on the people who ended his existence, I guess you could say. But, I'm blanking. But yeah, I really hope my friend's gonna like it. It has super freaking epic Super Mario wrapping paper, which I know he's just gonna absolutely love. No sarcasm whatsoever. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should keep this going. You know, I think I probably got about a half hour left until I reach my destination. I actually got a red light coming up, so I could check. So I think I will. I'm coming up on the red light now, so I'm going to check to see how far along I am. Okay, I have returned. So I accidentally stopped the recording instead of pausing it. But that's fine. This is just part 2 now, and I'll have to freaking, like, edit it together or something. And by edit it together, I mean literally place the 2 audio files next to each other. But yeah, hopefully the audio is still good. The phone is, like, pretty much in the same position as far as I can tell. But yeah, so I got about 40 minutes left. It was like 38 when I looked at it. I'm very, very tired, though, and the energy drink I'm having is starting to wear off a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit. So I wanted to go until I reach my destination, but I might have to cut it off a little sooner just so I can, like, listen to my music and sing along to keep myself awake, you know what I mean? I gotta blast my lungs out, or whatever. I gotta sing my heart out, at 3 a.m. while I'm driving. And I mean, who amongst us, am I right? Who amongst us has never done that? If you say you haven't, you're just a liar, dude. You're a big fat fryer, in fact. But yeah, pretty much. So, tonight I played D&D. D&D is I started really playing. I've wanted to play since like sophomore year of high school. and because I played a little bit in my school's RPG club, and that was just so fun. And I've never really been able to like play consistently since. It always fell through for one reason or another. It's like I wasn't able to attend like my local game shop's games anymore, or like trying to play with my friends fell through. But I recently joined a campaign. It was like, when was this? I think it was like August or something, maybe? Like August, July, maybe? I don't think it was that early. Like August or September, I think. It's like a 1 to 20 campaign, like a level 1 to level 20 campaign. So the whole thing is going to go on for about 3 years, which I did not realize when I signed up for it, but I am completely down, because I just want to play some gosh darn D&D, you know? Because I love D&D. It's so fucking fun. I love it so goddamn much. My main game, because I'm in like 3 games. One that I'm DMing myself, which is one, oh god, that is a hell of an experience. That's a conversation for another day, probably. What the hell was I gonna say? My main game is on break right now for like the holidays, and my DM, my dungeon master, ran a little one-shot in the same world, or the same like land that my main game is in. That was like the typical game, and it was so fun. The boss was like really hard. A bunch of the traps and puzzles were a lot of fun to figure out, and it was just so fun. Yeah, I love D&D so much, man, and DMing has been a lot of fun so far. I mean, I only DM'd one session. I DM'd a one-shot, actually, the weekend after Thanksgiving, which I think went okay. I think it went as okay as I think it could have went, probably. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Some crazy stuff happened that was not planned whatsoever. Oh god, what was I going to say? But the first session of the campaign that I'm running for my friends, I think, went pretty well. They all said they had fun, and I'm going to have 2 more players at session 2, because one of them missed, and then somebody is joining up. But they need to get their shit figured out before they can play. But I'm sure they will. I trust my friends well enough to take care of that. And if they respect my and the others' time, and effort being put in for this, they will. But yeah, I'm doing like homebrew stuff, essentially, my own kind of campaign story. I gotta still figure out the bigger swings. I know where I want the story to go. I gotta like brew up an actual like a big bad evil guy, you know, BBEG. Or at least main antagonistic threat. I kind of already have it, but I gotta flesh it out more. And I wanna figure out exactly what the goals are for each of my players, so that way like I can know like how they should progress, and I can talk with them about how they want to progress as they level up and as they journey through this world that I'm creating. Do I sound pretentious yet? But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I love lore so much, so this world building has been so fun, figuring it all out. Nice voice crack once again. I'm pretty sure I need to go straight here. I'm like 99% sure. I'm just guessing because I don't have my GPS pulled up, obviously, because I'm recording. But it's fine. If not, I'll just stop recording and then figure it out. But yeah, D&D is lots of fun. It's probably one of my favorite things to ever do. And if this game that I'm playing with my friends falls through, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna truly crash out. And I'll probably never TM for them again. I shouldn't say that. I might do like a monthly game, or like run a pre-run thing, so I don't have to I don't feel as bad about the effort that I've put in just for it to fall through. Because I'm taking it a lot more seriously, because I tried DMing for us one time before, and it just didn't work. But we're committing to bi-weekly sessions, which I think will work a lot better than weekly sessions. I think it's a lot less pressure than having to show up every week on a Saturday. as opposed to bi-weekly on a day. But, is that a little creature? I think it was just like ice shards in the grass. But yeah. In my one-shot, I was an Eldritch Knight fighter. My AC was 21, because I absolutely maxed out my AC. And, I also took Shield because of Eldritch Knight. So my max AC with, like, my reaction cast of Shield would be, 26, which is absolutely fucking crazy. I mean, things can obviously still hit me, but it's like they would have to shoot pretty damn hard, I would say, or attack me pretty damn hard. Which that final boss of the one shot definitely did. Yeah, I just love D&D so much, man. It's just so fun. It's like so satisfying when like something cool happens that you want it to happen. And it's just so cool, and I really want to share that with my friends, and I really hope they can understand and appreciate that, and I think they do. I think most of them do, at the very least. I think there's still a little bit of growing pains with us figuring stuff out, but I hope I'm not being too, like, strict of a hard ass or anything, but it's like, you know, I think I'm asking pretty reasonable stuff of my friends, just for decent respect for the effort I'm putting in for the game. And if you guys are listening to this, I hope you're not cringing at the fact that I'm talking about that so much, about you guys respecting the effort I put in, because, I mean, I just want to have fun, you know? Like, I can roll with the punches. If things get a little too goofy for my taste, I can roll with the punches if everybody's having fun. And I think we will continue to have fun if the sessions from now on go like how the last one went, because I think the last one went pretty well. Especially for me, having improvised like half of it, which was crazy. That was a very interesting experience. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's too much more I want to talk about, because I'm definitely getting a little drowsier. I think my Monster Energy TM is starting to wear off. Not sponsored, by the way. Don't drink caffeine, it's bad for you. I only drink it because I was very tired and I had a very long drive ahead of me. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might be it for this one, and I'll just cruise the rest of my way home. I might record another one on my way back from where I'm gonna be. And I know I just said home, but it's not really home. I'm not going to explain it because that information doesn't need to be out there. But yeah, I don't know. Home is where the heart is. That's my final piece of advice. That's my final piece of advice for the or like words of wisdom at the end of this podcast talk show thingy that I'm gonna share with the world. Home is where the heart is. So I hope you all have a wonderful night, and this is Wall Lobster signing off. Also, wait, actually, I've lied. This is not Wall Lobster signing off. If you at all enjoyed yourself, please like and subscribe. You know, I'm a small channel. Just slapping that like button as everyone says, and dinging that subscribe the subscribe button will help me a lot, and I do truly appreciate it. And leave a comment too. You know, let me know. You could respond to anything I said. I feel like I left plenty in here for any sort of conversation in the comments below. But yeah, just have a good life, and home is where the heart is. Have a good life. Goodbye. This is Wall Lobster signing off.